Hey everyone, happy that you stopped by. Welcome, welcome. So, well, today, of course, we're here for Valorant. And, well, what can you expect of today's live stream? Well, we are going to be, yes, we, because I'm going to introduce my co-host in just a minute. Well, we'll go through some, we're going to talk about the game, some tips and tricks and some stuff that you might not know about the game and the industry. And then we're going to, of course, show you, what kind of monitor will fit it. Depending on what type of game this is, you might need different kind of monitors, and of course we're going to play the game ourselves because we have to, right? Well, of course, Mike once again is going to join me today in the live stream, so he's going to appear here in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Mikey.
Hello, Ja. How are you doing?
Doing awesome, doing awesome. I feel safe because you're not here. I feel safe for myself, and I feel safe for you.
You think I'm
Why we're doing this? Who knows? I mean, the threat is invisible, right?
Yeah, that's
so
true.
You may never know.
Could be a potential threat. That's true.
Yeah. So why are we doing this, guys? Because as you all know, of course, the corona situation right now is still quite threatening worldwide. So of course, we in the office are also still doing the social distancing stuff. So that's why you also see here, well, under the tag, as you know, what our current distance is.
Distance right now, like a 1 hour drive, so that should be okay.
So yeah, I hope you guys also stay safe, of course. And as for this live stream, of course, like always, we have a giveaway. So if you go to msi.com/2/insider and perform a few actions, just how many actions you want to, doesn't really matter. But it does matter if you want to win, because the more you perform, the more chance you have at winning one of the game codes. We're going to have multiple game codes throughout this live stream. So if you didn't win on the first try, don't worry. There are going to be more drawings, so you already be in the pool of potential winners. So later, throughout the other drawings, you don't have to worry about re-entering. You already entered. So guys, good luck. And I hope you win one of the Steam wallet codes. And I see a lot of people in the chat already. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Now for Valorant right now, you don't need a Steam wallet code, right?
Nope, so you can spend it on something else. Of course, guys, if you have any questions regarding the game, we'll do our best to answer it, or anything else related to FPS game or something, or monitors or anything. Just drop in the chat. We'll keep an eye on the chat the best we can and try to answer all your questions. So let's have a good conversation. Well, Mike.
Yeah, if there's any questions about Valorant, they can better ask you. I installed it this morning, so I'm still a complete rookie in Valorant.
Yeah. Well, I know a little bit more, a little bit. So yeah, of course, the game itself is being quite hyped up. I mean, the closed beta, yes, it's still in the closed beta period right now. It's already started like about a month ago, 3 weeks. And I think that's like pretty much everything you've been hearing about the past month. I mean, besides Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, this was like the next big thing. It was just everywhere, It was hard to get around it. So yeah, the hype was really hyped, and everybody was kind of really into it. And yeah, I guess I can see the charisma that this game has, and some general info is the anticipation for itself. It was already high for this game. It first started with Riot Games as Project A, and then after that, it got its official name, which is Valorant. So yeah, the anticipation was really unprecedented, and there were like millions and millions of viewers on Twitch.
This is meant to be an esports title, right?
Yeah, it's meant to be a competitive esports title, and well,
you should be able to play it on a potato, they said.
Exactly. That is how they intended this game to be, and well, the fact that they got millions of viewers on Twitch, breaking records and stuff. I guess that is kind of what you might expect, seeing as how they kind of twitched the closed beta system, because the only way you could get a key.
Viewing numbers, right?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, of course, there are millions of people trying to watch, but they're watching with a purpose. They're not just watching because, well, maybe majority of the people are watching because they really seem to like the game and how people play it. But there's a catch, of course. the only way to enter the closed beta, I mean, you can do it, I can do it, anyone can do it, your grandma can do it, is by watching one of the streams that has the key drop enabled. So as long as you still at this moment, you can still do it. So if you haven't gotten any, you can still go watch a stream on Twitch, and if you
need
watch,
to have a Riot account, I believe, and a Twitch account, and if you link those and then watch Valorant streams for at least 2 hours.
Yes, and then you'll be in the pool of the key drop. Whenever the next wave of key drops is, you might be one of the winners. And as far as we're concerned, I think the key drop is relatively high, because I haven't really heard about anyone who has really been trying but didn't get a key yet. I mean, Mike, you had,
a while, though.
you tried for like a week or something, right?
I registered on the 9th of April, and I got my key yesterday. But I believe you registered later, but got the key earlier,
it took me.
So it's really random when you get it.
It took me 1.5 days to get the key.
That's a lot faster than it was for me.
Yeah. But I guess some people might be wondering, okay, what about this stream? Can you get a key from this live stream? Well,
I see Zentix is asking in Twitch chat. I have over 150 hours watching a stream and play Valorant, no drop. People with less counted hours get keys. From what I understood, it doesn't matter how much you watch, because it's completely random. The only requirement is that you have watched for 2 hours. And you can even get a drop if you're not watching. So if you have already been watching for over 2 hours, there is no need to continue watching, because it will not increase your chances to get a drop of a key. So
yes, exactly.
Yeah, so watch at least 2 hours, and then you're in the pool to get one of those drops, but those are completely random. So it can, like in my situation, can take a couple of weeks before you get one, or
in my situation,
was lucky and he had it in like 1.5 days. So it can differ a lot. But the only requirement is that you have your accounts linked up, your Riot account and your Twitch account, and then watch for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, and then you'll be notified by Steam by notification, or you just receive an email in your inbox saying.
You get like a push message in Twitch, and you get an email notification by Riot, I believe.
Yeah, and that's how you know you got the key. So yeah, exactly. And well, this game as of this moment, it's still well, it's considered a worldwide title, but it's not playable everywhere yet, because as of this moment, the closed beta is only available in the US and Canada, Russia, Turkey, and Europe. Well, they do have plans, they said, to expand to Asia and Africa, South America, but as of this moment, only these kind of regions are able to play the game. And well, it actually started off as a closed beta, which was supposed to be a short and sweet, you know, kind of drive by, grab it, try it, like it, okay, good. But they decided to extend it to, you know, the summer, when the game is going to be officially released. So in about like 1 or 2 months, the game is going to be released, and the beta is going to run all the way up till the official launch date. So yeah, it turned out quite differently. I guess that's because how many people were interested in this game. So I guess
Hussein is saying on Twitch, you should enable drops here. How can we do that? You know, Jan?
Yeah, well, I was just going into that because I thought people might be asking, is this stream also eligible for a key drop? Well, not really, because we need to be streaming on Twitch, dedicated stream on Twitch, and then enable the key. But we don't have the requirements to do so, because our stream of the gameplay is not really even close to 2 hours. So.
Even like minimum requirements before you can enable it for your stream.
So unfortunately, no. But after this live stream, you can watch all the other dedicated, you know, with the drop enabled live streams all you want, and hopefully you get one too, and we might be able to see each other in the game later in the future. So yeah, if you're in the mentioned areas right now, of course you can go try out the game, and if you're not, be a little bit more patient, and who knows, later it will come to your area as well.
So a question in YouTube chat, why they make this game hard to get? I think it's like, it's not specifically hard to get, but if everyone enters at once, I don't think they have the server capacity right now, at least in the beta stages.
Yeah, it's especially, technical wise, it's not easy to just roll out, in a worldwide server where everybody can enter. It costs resources. There's a lot of technicalities involved, and the latency and stuff like that. It's just not that easy. So yeah, from that perspective, I understand why they didn't just roll this out as everybody can join. So yeah, but I guess you can still see where the game is going, where it's headed, and how the gameplay is. So just be a little bit more patient if you are not eligible right now. I guess that's all there is to it for this moment.
I see a lot of mixed opinions also about the anti-cheat. I don't know too much about that. But
yeah,
what I did notice
it's quite...
is that it installs like a program on your computer. And apparently that conflicts with some other programs. So I think they still have a lot of fine-tuning to do it there.
Yeah. So this beta period is really good for this kind of stuff too, where they can really just debug a lot of stuff and find out where the conflicts are. Because this is not like majority of the game, they don't have like a dedicated hardware that controls and scans your computer and files for cheats. I believe there was another game that does this as well, that requires you to, I believe, which game was it? Fortnite? No, it wasn't Fortnite. But anyway, I forgot. But there's another game which is also very competitive that also requires a dedicated program. So here they also opted to do this. I like this idea because this is much better to control, to prevent cheating, as to when it just simply gets by the server and the game itself. So yeah, it's a lot more secure this way. But yeah.
Yeah, the downside on the other hand is indeed it can conflict with certain programs, especially in the beta stages. But also, like for example, I don't have the game running right now, but I still do have the Vanguard anti-cheat program running. So yeah, I'm not too big a fan of running programs for a game that's not even running, but I'm not sure how this will work out.
It's a little bit too invasive, huh?
Yeah, in my opinion it is. But let's see what they do with it.
Yeah.
Maybe they solve it in the future.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, so enough talking about the game. We gave you plenty of information already, and I'm sure you guys already heard quite some stuff about this game already. But something else is another perspective to take on this game is that, well, it's obviously, like we just mentioned, this is going to be a competitive. Well, it is a competitive title, and I cannot see how this game would not get a big esports, let's say, tone to it. So, with a competitive game growing and growing, and the industry getting bigger and bigger, this, I think, without a doubt, is going to be a big esports title, and we shall see about that. But that's my expectations. I'm not sure about Mike. Yes, because yeah, it is an esport title, and that's where it's headed, and the competitiveness really gets you there. So it really has
Riot Games, of course, they have a lot of experience with League of Legends, for example, so they are quite present in the esports scene.
So definitely know how to handle this.
If you look at the game itself, it's like, many people call it like a hybrid version between Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, and Overwatch. And I can see what I mean, because in terms of gameplay, it looks quite a lot like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but you have like these ability kind of things that we've seen from Overwatch. So I do get what they're saying there.
Yeah, it's really like Overwatch and CSGO. They had a wonderful date, and they decided to have a baby, and voila, there you have it.
And that's Valorant.
Valorant. They named the baby Valorant. So, and a lot of people, are talking about, hey, this game is going to smash and kill CSGO. I mean,
yeah, Siri is asking in chat, in your opinion, will it surpass CSGO? That's a good question for you, chat, because you're a CSGO player.
Because I really love CSGO. I mean, CSGO is like by far the only game that I've been playing for the most of my life. And well, the fact that there is now kind of like a copy paste of this game, but then with a different skin and with Overwatch abilities thrown on top of it, not literally, but it really resembles this concept. It kind of hurts me to kind of admit that this game might exceed and even kill CSGO, because basically everything that is CSGO is kind of transferred into this game. I mean, no disrespect to the developers or anything, but really there is no way around it, because the mechanics, the shooting mechanics, it's exactly the same. You know, the round-based buying system, the money bonus system of getting kills, and then you have more money next round. You win a round, you get more money to buy stuff. You know, you're getting shield at the beginning of your game. You know, the search and destroy, so planting bombs and defusing bombs. The 5-player 5v5 based. It's really kind of, if you just hear this, you're kind of like, wait, isn't that CSGO?
I think it's really hard to say whether or not it will surpass CSGO.
Yeah, because the thing is that CSGO has its own kind of characteristic, which is...
And of course, Counter-Strike, like, it has a huge player base already from earlier versions of Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike Source before 1.6. They have a very, very big established player base and also competitive scene. So I don't think it's that easy for Valorant to overtake CSGO in that sense.
Yeah,
but it might challenge in a few aspects.
Definitely, because if you look at like the technical side, how the game runs and stuff like that, I mean, server-wise, like Valorant plays on a 128-tick server. That's like what every CSGO player is kind of like longing for and asking for. You know, Valve, please, you know, get competitive, get like 128-tick server to matchmaking, but they don't do that because that's very expensive. They only have that with paid competitive systems like Isaiah, Faceit Pro and stuff, Faceit like that. Yeah. So, you know, technical size-wise, the game is much smoother, it's newer, you know, and the servers are better, the anti-cheat is better. Not sure, that's my speculation, just because, you know, of the dedicated program. I mean, CSGO, one of the biggest problem in CSGO, what I hate the most is how relatively easy it is for cheaters, especially nowadays, to get in the server and just completely wreck you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, from that perspective, I can see how this game will exceed CSGO, because people are also going to leave that game because there are just so many cheaters still playing in regular matchmaking, and you're just going to have...
Yeah, they're bad for the game.
Yeah, so in some aspect, yeah, I do see this game easily exceeding CSGO, but in other aspect, they are kind of in two different categories too, because CSGO is still trying to resemble the real world. And anything, you know, with the weapons, the mechanics, all the grenades, accessories and stuff like that. And this is more like Fortnite without the building system. And then provided it has now the abilities from Overwatch and, you know, the shooting mechanism and the money mechanism from CSGO. That's how I feel this game. So yeah, it's a difficult question.
Phil Mitchell is saying on YouTube, I can't wait to finally upgrade after 9 years. Can't believe my MSI board has lasted that long, almost 10 years. Well, maybe your system is still fast enough for Valorant, because I believe it was designed to be able to run it on a 10-year-old PC, right?
Exactly. So the last bit of information or the last bit of conversation we're going to have about this game, you know, something else that you guys might not know. Well, of course, this is a high FPS game. That's what it's intended to be. Well, because competitive really kind of needs the high FPS. You know, look at CS:GO, Fortnite, Rainbow Six. They are all, compared to AAA titles, much higher in FPS. And this one too. And it is especially designed to be able to be run on a potato PC that's like 10 years old.
And also integrated graphics, I believe.
Yeah, it can
run on for some processors.
It can even run on integrated graphics. Well, that doesn't mean that you're going to have like a 60 FPS plus a smooth gaming experience, but it does mean that if that's like the worst case scenario for you, you'll still be able to play the game.
You can play, but of course, if you're going for high refresh rate monitor stuff like that, and if you want to play more competitively, then usually you wouldn't play it on integrated graphics, unless it's like a more powerful APU. They should be able to do that quite okay as well. I see a question in chat. What is the best graphics card for 300 euros? I believe right now for 300 euros, GTX 1660 Super, probably.
Even
5600 XT is a little bit over 300 euros, I believe, in most countries. 6060 Ti is also a little bit more expensive. So I believe if 300 euros is a max, I would say GTX 1660 Super would be your best bet.
Yeah, and if you're playing with that card, you're gonna get like around...
In Valorant, easy. Like
144 plus FPS.
Yeah.
So
and
It's also kind of interesting because they are kind of similar to CS:GO once again, and also with many of the mass player based games. This is more CPU based, so it's more CPU intensive. So as long as you have like a good CPU, your graphics card doesn't need to be that strong in order to run this game very smoothly. And so they try to, with all these kind of tweaks and aspects, they try to get this game out there for like the biggest platform as possible, and so that as many players as possible can join and play this game, and enjoy the game, and have a high FPS experience with this game. And why is this so important? Well, frames, well, they kind of do help you win the game.
Not in the NVIDIA campaign, right? Frames win games, I believe it's called.
Yeah, that was a pretty catchy phrase. Frames win games, exactly. Win. But
it's true though.
If you really,
it helps you quite a lot in the game, and especially in esports titles like this. Sometimes it can even help you to see your enemy earlier. So yeah, it does give you a bit of a competitive advantage.
Yeah. So with this game being competitive, it makes sense that this is a high FPS game because, well, especially if your monitor is able to handle that, higher FPS, it doesn't necessarily make you a better player, but it helps you with getting better. It helps you, in areas where you personally wouldn't be able to grow into, because if your hardware, if your monitor is like showing you 60 FPS, your eyes is not going to see more than 6 FPS. I mean 6 frames per second, or 60 hertz out of your monitor, because that's just impossible. So it's going to be a little bit stuttering. Later I'm going to show you some visuals and illustrations to show you what I mean. So with higher FPS, everything becomes smoother, and it's just so much easier to see when things are moving around, so much easier to track. So in that sense, that's going to make you a better player. It's not going to give you like higher abilities or something like that, but it gives you the ability to become better much easier, because it's easier to see, it's easier to track, everything is sharper when you're in movement. So in the FPS competitive games, there are going to be a lot of fast movement, mouse twitching and flicking and stuff like that, and people constantly trying to run or jumping out of corners, stuff like that. So yeah, high FPS does really help you.
Rick is asking about the PC specs. Well, I think later on while we're playing, we'll tell you a little bit more about the PC.
Yeah. So I guess you're already seeing or feeling the intimidation coming out of the Trident X right there. It's just staring at you. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that, but I can already tell you it has like one of the highest specs that you can get. Well,
completely overkill for Valorant,
completely, because we thought, why? I mean, we thought like, why not? We're going to have
at home, and I'm using my good old i5 6600K and GTX 1070, and even on 1440p, I can easily run it with a very high frame rate.
So this
you
guy,
don't need an extremely fast PC for this. Your PC is overkill, yeah?
Yes, I like overkill.
But you're also playing on a 240 hertz monitor, and then of course you do need a little bit beefier PC then.
Oh yes, I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to get and take in every FPS I can get to make sure I have the best experience. So let's see, any questions that I might have missed? So of course, well, all right. So yeah, just a little bit of information regarding the setup we're playing on, especially the monitor. So yeah, Mike just mentioned I'm playing on the 240 hertz monitor. Now, I mentioned earlier I have a few illustrations to show you why high FPS, and so of course if you have high FPS, you're also going to need a high refreshing gaming monitor in order to show the high frames coming out of your GPU. Why is all this important? And that's because if you take a look at, for example, this is like what happens like per second. With a 240 hertz, you're going to get like, compared to 60 hertz, like 4 times the frames. And that just makes a lot, well, that just makes everything that you see that moves at that kind of speed much smoother, what I said earlier. And it's just like what you're seeing right now. 60 FPS and 60 hertz, well, it's going to kind of like stutter per frame, but if you have like 240, there are so many more frames squeezed in between each let's say movements, so there are many more frames per second, and that makes it so much more easier for you to track and aim.
Yeah, like
and
60 for casual gameplay, 60 FPS is like what we usually consider to be smooth, but you notice a significant difference when you go to, for example, 144 or even 240 hertz. It even becomes way smoother, and especially in competitive and fast gameplay, that's where you really notice this.
And that's preferably what you would like to have with competitive games. To illustrate this even more, well, we have here a little video to show everything in action, like kind of like real lifetime. So, say this is what you're seeing right now in front of you, and you know stuff is moving. And if you slow it down, even if you don't slow it down, you still see it. But this way, you see it even better. At 60 hertz, you know everything moves like this, just like what you saw. And the higher you go in frames and in hertz, the smoother the movements are going to be, and that's what you're looking for. Unreal Tournament, of course, one of those old school titles.
Unreal Tournament is awesome.
So yeah, you can imagine that if you're playing, like, for example, Valorant, and you see someone like running in front of you or jumping, and yeah, instead of seeing him moving like this, you see him moving like this. So that's
Rendo
a lot easier
in
to hit.
Chat, I wish MSI would sell PC cases. Well, Rendo, we do.
Don't we?
Check out our website. You can stop wishing because we have several models available.
Yeah,
If
you
you
wish.
check MSI.com, there you can check them all out.
We heard your wish.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like the story behind FPS, and of course when you have high FPS you need a high refreshing gaming monitor, which like the one right in front of me right now. And so this is like the MAG 251 RX, and yeah, we're already done with the PPT, so very short today, right? Let's keep it that way. So yeah, I'm using the RX 251 251 RX, and this is our latest IPS monitor. So yeah, IPS speed-wise has indeed caught up with VA when it comes to like response time. So 1 ms response time, and having much better viewing angle and 240 Hz refresh rate. So I thought by myself, well, I'm going to try Valorant. I'm going to use an overkill gaming desktop Trident X with i7 9700K in there and 2080. RTX 2080. So I thought to myself, well, since I'm going to get a lot of frames out of this, I might as well just use the 240 Hz gaming monitors to see how much competitive edge this is going to give me, because I'm really playing like on the best setup right now, and if I still suck, that's going to be on me. It's not going to be on the monitor. Yeah,
you have the better setup, you have your CSGO skills. I expect you to carry me to victory today.
Definitely, compared to your quad core, this should do a lot better. A lot of the heavy tilting and heavy lifting. Exactly.
Rendo is saying not very many models. Oh no, we're not active in the PC case market for that long yet. We have a few different models nowadays, and we are slowly increasing our product portfolio here. But my real question now is, do they have mesh fronts? If you see, for example, the Forge, the MAG Forge 100R, for example, 100M, they do have a mesh front. So yes, you can also find one of those. Hussein Hani is saying it's from the anti-cheat side where most conflicts with LED cable RGB software. Yeah, so apparently quite many people have some problems with the anti-cheat of Valorant. So I don't know too much about that.
Yeah, I think that that's also one of the reasons I think why Valorant, or Riot Games made the anti-cheat, manually disable. So you're able to disable the anti-cheat manually. I think that just happened like today or yesterday when they did this. I think the reason, was because a lot of people had trouble with it to play the game. So this is probably not because they want to encourage people to cheat, but because they wanted to elevate your problems to solve it. And yeah, I see someone saying that Nick is saying, I play on 144 Hz monitor that was my friend's, and I have a 60 Hz monitor. I feel like I'm lagging constantly because it isn't smooth. And that is exactly how it feels like. Especially once you have tasted the cake, you can never go back to whatever it is that you had on your plate. It is especially difficult to look back as to the way around, because when you like get a high refresh rate monitor and you'll be like, oh, everything is smooth and stuff like that, but once you look back, the impact is like so much more, because it just feels like, whoa, what the hell have I been playing on the past years? It's just lags like non-stop, and once you've seen that beautiful smooth ride, you just can't go back. And you know, that's with 144 Hz, and with 240 Hz, you know, there are even more more frames being squeezed per second into your eyes, and everything, it just becomes even smoother. And that's really a well, let's say an experience that you need to have. And if you have never saw it or never used it or never tried it, just, you know, try to go to a local shop, a local reseller, and see, you know, if they have like it's almost impossible for them not to have at least a 144 Hz refresh rate gaming monitor. You will notice the difference, and once you've noticed the difference, you're going to understand every word that I just said regarding how this is going to make you a better player, because frames do really help you win a competitive game.
I see some questions in chat about new motherboards with a chipset that I don't know yet, but I can tell you that next week we have a very nice live stream about some upcoming MSI motherboards.
What could it be, Mike?
So if you're interested in future MSI motherboards, make sure to tune in next week. I see let me see, Rendo was having another comment.
So what did Rendo say?
About mesh fronts and, for example, tempered glass. I cannot say too much about this yet, but we're looking into giving users the choice whether they want to have, for example, mesh or tempered glass panels. So you can expect more from this in the future. I will not go too much into detail. But keep an eye out, because we would like to satisfy both sides, basically. Some people prefer mesh, some people prefer the looks of tempered glass. So yeah, we want to offer best of both worlds.
Well, choices.
Exactly.
Okay, so no, one more thing, just last thing before we dive into the game, and also probably announce the first giveaway winner. So yeah, well, Mike draws the last winner. I'm going to talk about the last thing, well, kind of like a tip or recommendation for you guys, especially if you're planning on purchasing a new GPU and stuff like that. You know, it's all good and fun when you want to upgrade your GPU because you want to have better performance. So yeah, while you're doing so, really make sure that your monitor is able to, you know, display the kind of power that's coming out of your GPU. Because if you stick to a 60 Hz refreshing rate monitor and you're going to purchase like a 1660 Ti or you know, like a RTX 2070 and stuff like that, you're going to have so much frames that your monitor cannot display that you're really kind of not getting the real experience out of it. So really make sure that when you're doing GPU upgrades to, you know, at least look into the monitors as to, you know, what kind of monitor is going to go best with what kind of GPU power that it has. Because only then you have the complete package and you have the complete smooth sail, the smooth ride that you're going to want and need for competitive games especially. So Mike.
I have our first winner for today.
Who is it?
Nickname is Redoy. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but congratulations. You won our first $20 Steam wallet code, which will be emailed to you in the coming days. So for the people who didn't win, if you haven't participated yet, go to msi.com/2/insider or directly follow the link that our bot is spamming in the chat on at least Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, so make sure to participate. If you already signed up, no need to do it again because you will automatically be included in the next drawings as well. I see some more questions in chat. Phil Mitchell's asking, do you have a day in mind so I can make sure I'm free to watch? It will be the same day, same time, but next week. So on Wednesday, the 6th of May, then we will talk about our future motherboards. Edwin K is asking, is there also a mini ITX case coming from MSI? Maybe.
I see Sabi is asking, was asking, so a 144Hz monitor is useless when you don't have a GPU. And then the follow-up comment, yeah, Judge, he answered my question reversely. I'm sorry about that because I didn't read your question yet when I went into the last recommendation / tip for you guys out there. Yeah, so if you truly look at it that way, well, if you don't have a strong GPU or not a GPU at all, well, it's nice to have a 144 Hz refresh rate monitor because at least you're prepared for the future or for the future upgrade, because at some point in time you're going to upgrade your GPU because, well, not necessarily, but usually that's how it goes. But yeah, technically, if your GPU is not pumping out enough frames, you're not going to benefit from the 144 Hz that your monitor actually can refresh at. So yeah, that's what it comes down to. Any other questions?
Vanguard is asking, what would you recommend for pairing with a Ryzen 7? I'll be building a new desktop shortly. So because you will be building it in the future, I'm guessing you're going for either a Ryzen 7 3700X or 3800X. It really depends on what you play, what kind of graphics card you want to use for that. If you play AAA titles and if you play on a high resolution monitor, then of course take a fastest GPU as you can possibly get. If you play mostly esports title or a lower resolution, then a mid-range card will be fine. So yeah, it really depends on so many factors. What do you want to do with it exactly? What is your resolution? What do you want to play? Do you want to play on high settings? Do you want to play on competitive settings? Many variables.
Mike, you might have to adjust my microphone volume because I think it's right now reaching kind of the uncomfortably high level.
Are you too loud?
As we got a comment saying that my voice sometimes hurts his ears.
Stop shouting then.
Thank you for the tip, Baltic Seal.
I will turn you down.
We did test it beforehand, but we didn't notice. So thank you for. Maybe I'm talking louder now. So that's possible.
I made a slight adjustment, so please let me know if it's better now.
Yeah, I'll try not to scream. All right, so Double O is asking, what are the pros and cons of building your own PC versus a pre-built? Wow, that's a wide question. I mean, where should we start? I mean, me and Mike, I think we're both quite the hardware nerd. So from that perspective alone, you know, it is kind of like heaven for us to be able to pick and choose our own part. You know, you do your research, you know, what kind of GPU performance do I want?
You can decide everything yourself. That's of course the benefit of building it yourself.
Literally.
But it can be a little bit of hassle. Like a pre-build has the advantage, of course, you don't have to do anything. You buy it and you can game.
Yeah, and everything works.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry about an explosion when you push the button.
Well, usually, if you know what you're doing, you don't have to worry about it either if you build it yourself.
Yeah, but if your name is Eric, you know, you always know what you're doing, but...
But what can be, for example, another benefit of a pre-build is if you want a very compact system, that can get quite complicated with picking the right parts and stuff. If you want to build it yourself, of course, it is possible. But it can be slightly complicated, especially if you're going more towards the more exotic form factors for power supplies and stuff like that. For example, Flex ATX power supplies like those. So then if you want a very compact desktop, of course, it is a lot of fun to build it yourself, but it can be a hassle. And then, for example, a pre-build can make your life a lot easier. Yeah, so it's really, if you want to have it ready out of the box and you don't want the hassle, then pre-built is usually the way to go. If you're really into hardware, you like to pick and mix every possible component of your preference, then build it yourself. That's basically it.
Yeah, on the emphasis on the preference, because sometimes maybe the pre-build is coming in configurations that you just did not like enough. maybe the CPU was like a little bit too low, or if the GPU was like a little bit not what you expected. So yeah, the
usually
preference.
I have like the pre-builds also in different varieties. So usually you can find a model that suits you well. But if you, for example, if you use like a lot of SSD storage, and then I mean like really a lot because of certain content creation tasks or anything like that, then sometimes it is more interesting to build it yourself, stuff like that. But of course, you can also use a pre-built and upgrade that stuff yourself.
All right. So any other questions, guys? Just drop them in the chat. And well,
I see
unfortunately,
our prize winner is also in the chat. Oh, I pronounced it right. That's good to hear. And our prize winner will buy Red Dead Redemption 2 with it. Good to hear. Have fun playing it.
Yeah, that's definitely a big help. And my mug is not for sale, as if at least not now. So
people in chat are always jealous at your mug, right?
Yeah, I mean it's dangerous, right?
Yeah,
so
cool.
Who doesn't like danger? All right, so guys, I think it's finally time for us to get into the game. Mike, have you already tried the game? How did you like it?
I've been playing a little bit, but not really too much to base my opinion on. I think for as far as I played it, it feels a little bit like, yeah, CSGO and Overwatch combined, basically. It's like CSGO with magical abilities and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's kind of like CSGO in like a magic land.
But I think I'm not really the target audience for this, because I'm not a CSGO nor an Overwatch player. I'm more of those extremely fast-paced games like arena shooters, Rocket League, stuff like that. So this is a little bit slower than my liking.
Yeah, Mike has zero patience, guys.
Yes, I have zero patience.
Yeah, so all right, let's just briefly go through the game. Like, what do you, in case you haven't seen it yet, you know, this is what you can expect. Like right now we're already in the lobby, so I'm here and Mike is here. And you can invite 3 more to form a full 5-man lobby. So if you go to the settings, really isn't that much to it. Everything is quite simplistically put there. Yeah, you have some regular general stuff here. Pretty much just like any other FPS game. Movement, very limited. As you can see, you don't have to worry about too much of a fancy super jump and stuff like that. A weird movement. It's just quite normal. Walk, jump, crouch, that's it. You know, some equipment movements, communication interface. You know, here crosshair is where you will spend some time to fine-tune whatever it is that you think might fit your taste best, or how you might find yourself play with the best. And well, the graphic settings here are not that complicated really. In the general part, you can just adapt some resolution, stuff like that. And if you want to have FPS limiter, because if you're playing on a laptop, you need to save battery, that's possible. Of course, we have it like off, so there's no limit at all. If you dive more into the graphic settings, this is really kind of reminds me of how CSGO setting looks like. It's kind of like almost a one-to-one copy. But yeah, usually, I mean, if you're Mike, everything here is set at low or off.
Yep.
So this way you have even more FPS. Sometimes you can even double your FPS depending on what kind of game or settings. But you can gain a lot of FPS with this. But right now, because I'm playing on the Trident X anyways, I mean, I can handle it. So I'm turning this to high to enjoy some graphics. Yeah, nothing really complicated here. There's some stats you can turn on, so you can turn on FPS counter inside the game, so that's good. The server tick, latency and stuff like that if you're interested. And if you want more details, of course, you can also always just download MSI Afterburner. With that comes the Riva tuner. With that software, you can literally tune in and put on, set on every little setting that you want: temperature, RAM usage, CPU speed, etc., you name it. And yeah, and then you have some audio settings, and that's it. So pretty user-friendly, simplistic menu. So right now, yeah, in the menu, I'm running at like approximately 800 FPS, but yeah, it's the menu, so it doesn't mean anything. All right, Mike, are you ready?
Yep, okay.
We'll try to get into a game. I mean, keep in mind, this is still like the beta version, so, you know, the queuing with a lobby, with a party, you know, it's not always successful. So we hope that this time it'll work properly, so me and Mike can work together and kick some ass. So yeah, obviously this game we talked about, you know, the magical abilities and stuff like that. That's all based on the characters. So they introduced 10 characters, and Brimstone or Sova, like they're really like my favorite. Well, each character has his or her own unique abilities.
So which one should I pick, Joe? Because I have to
go
pick
for
one.
Brimstone. Go for Brimstone. The ultimate attack for Brimstone is so OP. So yeah, to summarize how this all works is that, you know, for example in CSGO, you know, at the round start you buy grenades, you buy incendiaries, you buy smoke, flashes, because that really help you win the round and set up your teammates and stuff like that. Here, well, Mike, we got in on the first try. Here, instead of, you know, instead of buying all this kind of stuff, they are kind of dependent on the character that you're playing. So each character will, for example, like Brimstone, like Mike right here, he'll, for example, have like Molotovs as secondary ability, or smokes to come out of the air, and I, for example, can shoot arrows, which will, like this, if I shoot this and it will land, and then in the proximity of the landing place, it will show me some enemies. So as you can see, they kind of like put a utility part and accessories into each character's unique abilities. Sometimes you don't have flashes because your character is more focused on mobility and versatility. So you can do dashes, you know, you can jump really high, and then you don't have flash or smoke or incendiary and stuff like that. So if you think about this game in that sense, then, well, it's not that difficult to understand. All right, Mike, let's go. I guess we are on the attacking.
You will carry, right?
We have to attack, so...
One here, got one.
All right, I'm coming to you. So my character, like I said, I can use the arrow to show some locations, if there's any.
I don't see any here. I got him. Oh, he killed you.
Yeah, nice assist. I mean, nice revenge. So the shooting mechanism here, I really love it because it's pretty much copy-paste from CSGO. I don't have to learn anything new, well, I kind of do, because the patterns are kind of different than CSGO, but the principles are the same. You have to draw a reversed pattern as to how it goes up and spreads. Then you just have to draw the reversed version of it. That's how you keep on aim. Keep the aim on your enemies. Nice. We might win the round, even though it's 1v2.
You can do it, teammate. Is that a grenade or something? Did it drop?
One enemy remaining.
Ooh.
Ooh, close enough. NT.
At1K is asking, what's your favorite figure in the game?
I'll say for now, honestly, I didn't try out every character yet because I only tried out like 5. One of my favorite really is the one that I'm using right now, Sova. Because I don't need, you know, incendiary, smokes, flashes. I just need to know where they're playing, where they are, and this helps me a lot with the character that I'm playing with. So, you know, you gotta figure out what kind of play style it is that you have. And then figure out, you know, what kind of character will fit your playstyle. Here too, when you have your knife out, you run faster. So it's exactly like CSGO. It's a lot of peeking and jiggling, holding angles.
Revealing area. Out of charges.
You guys are on the right side.
Some people here.
Oh, he got me. The one on the left.
Oh, he's low, he's low. The time to kill here, almost instant every time, unless you know the player shooting you is really bad.
Mr. Messtock saying doesn't look very graphically demanding. Looks like CS:GO with the new skin maps and added game mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very demanding, and indeed it does have
and this
quite a lot of similarities.
This kind of visual, this kind of graphics also helps you to get higher frames. So I guess that's also one of the decisions, or one of the reasons why they decided for this kind of look. I mean, for me, this really feels like CS:GO had like a Fortnite mod or skin like thrown over it, and then Overwatch was like, hey, we have some abilities too that you can use, and then they were like, yeah, why not?
Oh, I have the spike. That means I need to. It's like planting the bomb, right?
Yeah. The spike is the bomb that we have to plant. So I'll go with you, try to protect you with my awesome Valorant skills. Let's see if somebody's here. Seems clear.
Okay.
Ouch. Really holding the angle. Wow. I was just jiggle peeking to shoot the arrow. You can take the orb in the middle if you can. That will make sure that you can get to your ultimate faster.
Ah, he got me.
Rip.
What does it do? The orb?
Yeah, you saw like this round thing on the right side, right? This little ball that's flowing or glowing in the air.
In the air? Okay.
Yeah, like it's right there. Yeah, the black thing. Do you see it? The black thing?
Oh,
yeah, there, right there.
I see it,
yeah.
I see it.
If you grab that, it will grant you a point.
Okay.
and you know, in the middle, where it says X, that's your ultimate. There are like a few dots, right? They need to be lit up.
Ah, okay.
So each one of them is like a point, and grabbing one of those orbs will also grant you points.
Okay.
So this way you'll get to your ultimate faster. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to buy every round, but what the hell. Gotta watch your economics.
I'm buying a weapon every round.
Sometimes we gotta watch out for our economics. In order to buy stronger guns, you need more money, but I guess it's beta version, it's unranked.
Asking you, Ja, which keyboard are you using, which mechanical switches, and are they linear?
Well, right now I believe I'm on the gaming keyboard, so the GK50, and it is linear. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it's not my area of expertise, I must admit.
I believe that's the Cherry MX Red model that you're using. So yes, they are linear, relatively light.
Sit down, son.
Oh, I have 3 health left.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, he's here.
Get him.
What?
Got you?
How did he not die? Yeah, I was spraying him like from point blank and he didn't die. He just shot me with a pistol. He's upstairs somewhere. Yeah, he's saving the sniper.
Okay, he's dead.
Peter is low-key dissing you, Mike.
Hey, a shooter where I'm not good at. I'm second on the leaderboard and I'm playing this for the first time. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Let's go for...
Peter, I'm not patient enough for these kind of
sniper.
shooters. We have to hold angles and I like to run directly in.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can choose the character that has like dashes and super jumps and stuff like that. I think that's perfect for you.
That sounds good indeed. There is like a wall. What is that?
Revealing area.
Oh, there's someone behind the wall.
In the face!
Oh, goodbye. Sleep tight. One behind here? No. What's that? What are those?
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with all of them.
Got him.
Revealing area.
One behind, two behind. Is dead. Stay alive.
Killed one. Yeah, one more.
Health
I'm
is
out of-
really low though. Where's the other one? Dad, what are you doing?
That thing goes like through walls and can hit enemy like one shot. That's my ultimate.
Ah, okay. Oh, your health is also pretty low.
Let's go to B. We have 10 seconds.
They're behind me.
Yeah, it's too late. He's camping on the right.
Yeah, he got me. There were two. My chat is not scrolling down automatically, so I have to do that manually all the time. That's a bit annoying.
Ah, Mr. Mustard Dogs, I see what you're doing there with the Russian server. I see what you're doing there.
What's up with the Russian server?
Well, they're kind of famous on the competitive gaming scene. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Peek.
What? Where did he come from?
In the face. Sit
I
down.
Shot through something, it seems. I really still don't have a clue what all these abilities are doing. Now I see like the big round thing.
Slowly you'll get used to them. The number one tip is that if you can stay out of it, try to stay out of it, because some are smoke and some are fire, so usually they're red if they cause damage.
Okay. And there is also like an ability that if you walk through it, it makes you go slower, right?
Yeah. That's like the puke on the ground that covers a lot of ground. Wow, my whole team already died. I didn't even realize. The good thing is, this is kind of like League of Legends style. There's one map, and well, it's really character based, so how you play the character.
Maybe they launch more maps in the future, but because it's only beta.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna stick to one. But I'm not sure about that.
All right, Mike, I'm behind you. Let's get them. I'm gonna see if there's anyone here. Nope.
Watch out around the corner. They're usually there. Why are you dropping your gun?
I was trying to press F, but I pressed this
I
instead.
hit him a couple of times. What's that?
I think that's poison. Oh my god.
Going to walk around it. Okay.
Here.
Is this a dangerous wall? Oh! Why did the wall disappear?
It's not permanent.
Ah, it's like time-based. And it
Yeah.
runs out after a while, okay. That didn't really help for my cover.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony, it is FPS. This is definitely a first-person shooter. It's just that it's mixed with, as you can see, some innovative ways of throwing utilities. So, Mike, yeah, this character that you just saw, that's what I meant with, I think she will suit you better.
Okay.
Because of her mobility.
But I cannot change during the game, right?
No,
So
you can't.
Okay, I will pick her in the next game. Oh, That throws away my weapon.
Revealing area.
Clear?
Yeah, here it is, but I'm pretty sure they're camping there with sniper.
Probably.
Yep. Like I said. Bait it out. I'm jumping over. He missed. Now is your time to peek.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, rip.
doesn't make sense from this. We better just walk around next time. And flank them.
Out of charges. I am the hunter. I know exactly where you are.
Oh no 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 no.
What is that?
That's your ultimate attack.
How do I do that?
Press X.
Press X, okay.
Yeah, it's so OP. You can randomly
use it,
fire
like, every time?
No, only when it's like fully charged. So you need to score.
It?
You need to score points to charge it, so by making kills or grabbing the orbs.
Okay.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Mr. Mesdock saying beta means nothing these days anymore. Fortnite has been beta for years. Yeah, that's true. I noticed a similar trend that a lot of games stay in beta or even alpha for quite long.
Well, I see, Sebi, you're also a CSGO, say, player? So you recognize some of the movement from CSGO.
Like, my first-person shooter mechanics are way too aggressive for these kind of games.
Yeah, Mike's just like charges in first, ask question later.
Yeah. I've got Quake mechanics. How can I rocket jump here?
Well, you can with the character that has like super jump, kind of.
Sounds good.
If only I had smoke so I can block off this sniper that's camping on B. Well, I guess we just have to walk around to B. Rajbi zogabliat. That wasn't so nice. My apologies, my apologies. That wasn't nice.
Me, but there's something in front of me. I hit him a few times.
Sit down.
I'm a bit low in health. Only 28. So there are no ways to heal, right?
No, not that I know of.
We got sniped.
Seconds left.
Revealing area.
Oh, Mike, you have the bomb. You have to come plant.
I have the bomb? Okay.
Yeah, come to B.
Where do I need to go? Okay, I'm behind you. I'm low on health though.
Yeah, go here. Yeah.
Okay.
Go to them. Plant there.
Oh, he got shot.
Enemy spotted.
10 seconds left. One enemy
Plant. 10 seconds.
How do I plant?
Press 4. Four. Yeah,
Should I know it's 4?
the teammate was getting a little bit impatient.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, we got this, right?
Yeah, 3
Oh,
v
he's
1,
here.
man.
He got me. Get him. Nice.
Woohoo!
Easy win.
We got our second round.
The question in YouTube chat: Core i7 9700K for Core i9 9900K. Which is better? 9900K in general is a bit better, but of course a bit more expensive as well. Both are 8 cores, but 9900K has got hyper-threading and then 9700K doesn't. So especially in programs that benefit from hyper-threading, if you're like, for example, video editing, stuff like that, there the 9900K will be significantly faster. In games, the difference won't be as big.
So someone is saying Sage can heal you, so that's the way to heal. Sage is a
character.
Yeah, yeah.
Out of charges. Revealing area.
There is a wall here.
Leave me alone.
Whoa, sniper here, of course, camping on this side.
Deploying drone.
I'll just walk around.
Oh, he's not happy about that.
Oh, there is someone in the middle. Get him, Ja. Get him.
Yeah, I'm going to A to plant the bomb, if I can, at least.
Out. Watch out.
Oh,
They can shoot through it.
Yeah, you can spam walls.
Ah, okay.
Time to go opping. Eight and 10, 6 and 9. That's not that bad.
You also have sniper.
Yeah.
Nice,
I have the big boy, the one shot,
the
one
big
kill.
one. I couldn't buy that one. I could only buy the small one.
That's because you spent your money every round.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, true. Why not? Peek, come on, peek me. He's down!
What? I hit him pretty hard with my sniper, but didn't kill him.
Yeah, the sniper you have needs 2 shots for the body. One shot in the head.
Sniper.
Yeah, no, you have the marksman sniper because you have to shoot in the head.
Okay. I killed him.
I'm coming with you to go to A. Well, I guess no. Come back. Let's go to B. We have no. Go back to A. They rotated to B.
I'm a little bit low on health though.
One enemy remaining.
Revealing area.
You see an enemy?
I'll go in first, so he'll shoot me.
Do you have the bomb?
30
No.
seconds left.
You have the bomb. You have the bomb. Come here.
I
Come
have
to
it.
me. Come to me and plant. Stand here where I am, and then press 4 and hold it.
And now I know how it works, Jack.
I protect you.
Good.
I can never be too sure. Oh, behind me.
Oh, you got me as well. Ah, nice.
Good
Good
work,
job,
team.
teammate.
We already got 3 rounds. Wow.
Last round before the switch.
Well, my first impressions of Valorant is that if you're coming from CSGO, it's really easy to get used to this game. So, you know, in that sense, yeah, it was pretty fun. Nice.
For me, it's a little
easy.
bit too much holding angles and what I would call camping.
Yeah, you know, the only thing is that you gotta get used to, you know, what characters has, you know, what kind of powers, you know, what is a smoke, stuff like that. But if you're just purely playing this like FPS wise, you know, there's not much that's not to understand. I mean, you just hold angles, peek, and make headshots, plant the bomb. That's it.
What?
Like this.
There was some special
there was-
ability that caught me first or something.
Well, Mike,
Like-
don't get caught.
those special abilities really turn me off about games. That's also what why I don't like Overwatch, basically.
Yeah, you can hear
I like
footsteps.
the shooter part, but like those abilities are not my cup of tea.
You know, the sound system is like the same as CS:GO. You really have to listen where your opponent is, and you have to like sneak around.
Yeah, it is. It is quite sneaky indeed.
All right, Crystal. Ciao, ciao. Nice that you joined.
Bye, Crystal. Hope to see you again next week.
Switching sides.
Oh, 6,
How do
3
I buy a
knife.
weapon?
Press B.
Yeah, but it's all blacked out.
What? Blacked out?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you can only buy sidearm, pistol, and armor.
Ah, okay. Then I'll buy some armor.
So this is like the first round. First round is also always pistol only.
Okay.
Now we have to defend. There's only one guy at B, so I'm gonna help him on B.
Okay. We'll wait on this side. Got one.
Yeah, got one too. Got another one.
One enemy remaining.
Nice!
Reloading.
So when do we have a break in this game?
We don't.
I can draw another winner. Oh wait, and this is the buying phase. Let me buy a weapon.
Next thing you can just draw it right now. I mean, it takes quite a few seconds to start a round.
Okay, but after this round I will buy, okay? Or, will buy. I will draw a winner. I just bought a weapon, so I was confused.
Shit, they're going B, they're going B.
Okay.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Got one.
That's it.
Nice. Oh, one enemy remaining.
No, he was dead. So, who's the winner?
I'm going to draw the winner right now.
Oh.
If you're not a good shot today, don't worry. There are other ways to be useful.
So, for the people who haven't participated yet, go to msi.com/2/insider. There you can perform certain actions. The more you perform, the bigger chance you will have to win. And our next winner for today is Jackson1. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
One of our returning viewers. Always good to see.
Yeah, hope you have fun again with whatever it is that you're going to purchase.
So the Steam wallet code will be emailed to you in the coming days. Make sure to buy something like that. Oh.
So the monitor that I'm using right now is the MAG 251RX, which is 240 Hz refresh rate, 1 ms response time. And did I mention IPS? It is fast. So I'm getting every frame out of this game possible.
One enemy remaining.
Sit down, my
Defending
friends.
side is a little bit easier.
No, I dropped my gun. I didn't
Why
get the
did
big
you
one.
drop your gun?
Because I was switching to the better one, but I didn't grab it on time.
Amateur.
Yeah, it was. That was a good round. Ooh, sitting at 15-12. Getting somewhere.
Revealing area.
Yeah, behind you. Got him?
I saved you.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yes.
We both hit him simultaneously, I think.
Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. It's B.
Let's go back. I can walk from this side as well, right?
Yeah, you can. Oh.
Last player
Oh, he got me. I was waiting around the corner.
Well, yes. Just camp there, man. Great.
Okay. I'm just poking you a little bit.
I'm surprised the friendly fire is not on. It should be.
It should be on.
It should be. I mean, like the game concept, it should have friendly fire.
Okay. But maybe it's because it's the buying phase? I'm not sure.
Oh, that's possible. Good thinking.
Revealing area.
What? I hit him like 5 times. Why was he not dead? Is that because if they buy the bigger armor? Probably?
Yeah, this is small and a big armor, and it gives you like 25 extra health.
Okay, because I had so many full hits on him.
player standing.
I have a question in chat. What's the streaming setup? So we're streaming this on a PC with, I believe, a 9600K on a Z390 Tomahawk motherboard and an RTX 2070 Armor graphics card. And then we're using the Turing NVIDIA encoder to encode the stream. And we're currently capturing this with NDI, so over the network. Oh, I don't have money for armor.
I think NDI is having a little bit of trouble getting the smoothness out of this, so I'm going to limit my FPS to like 150. Should do it. Yeah, smoother.
Oh, you can climb the rooms. Okay.
Shock dart.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that headshot.
Yes,
Eat
you
it.
made him. You made him
Eat
sit
it.
down.
Yep.
Sit down.
I first hit him in the air and then I had a full frontal headshot. He had
Wow.
the jumping ability.
Mike is starting to like it.
No, still too slow. Question in chat: will you guys play Rainbow Six Siege anytime soon? Well, not me for sure. Maybe Ja.
Not so sure, but who knows? I think we're quite cramped and packed, you know, the coming weeks with live streams.
Yeah, plenty of content.
Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming up.
Snap on Live is asking, how are MSI guys doing today? We're good, thank you. How are you doing?
Wow, no one here? Okay, just wasted.
I know exactly where you are.
Oh, I think I've been spotted because of the thing.
Get out of my way.
What? He hit me through the wall.
Well, I guess the action is happening at A, so...
Okay, that was probably a utility because he shot me like exactly on the right spot multiple times through the wall.
Okay, can I clutch it?
Is that like the wall hacking ability that's in the game maybe?
Could be.
Watch out, he's on the left, but there's one left.
Clean.
And there's another one there, I think. There was a second one there.
Revealing area. Out of charges.
Did they have a team kill? Looked like it.
Oh, I almost had him!
Close, close. Siri's asking, do the guns also have spraying patterns?
Yes.
Match point.
If you're familiar with CSGO, it's exactly the same. Well, not a pattern, but the concept. You know, each gun goes in its own way. So you just have to draw it downwards in reverse.
Oh, apparently there is no team kill. That's not a thing in Valorant.
Nice, so I can shoot you however I want and how many times I want.
And I can just keep on stabbing you.
Nice, that's the way to go. All right, let's. Ouch! Well, that was a nice jump damage.
Okay, I can do this.
Prepare for hellfire.
Okay. Don't know if it helped, but I used my ability.
I don't think it's B, but can never be too sure. Oh, just when I move.
Whoa, I'm camping here, of course. It's a bit too much holding angles for me. Min's asking in YouTube chat, what is the price / giveaway? We're giving away several $20 Steam wallet codes today.
Player standing. 30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Shadows is asking, is the game any good? Yet to play it. Depends on your preference. If you're into Overwatch, I think
it's over.
No charges left.
It's over. It's a good game.
maybe our teammate will carry us to victory.
Oh, he revived me. Nice.
Oh, is that an ability?
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
he or she was Sage.
Polly is asking, are the servers up or is this pre-recorded? No, this is live, so the servers are up.
One enemy remaining. Attackers win. Last player.
I was a bit late to get revived, but I guess he tried. Well, that's a good try for our first game, I guess.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Wow, I earned my good luck, have fun gravity. It is freaking awesome.
That's an ID they borrowed from CSGO, because there you also have those things, right?
Yep. So what did I have? 1916. I'll take that. Come on, Mike. You can do better than that.
Okay. Next one we will win. Easy.
Okay, now we're all warmed up. Easy peasy now.
One Benji's asking, what can I do with the giveaway if I win? You can buy a game on Steam.
Yeah.
Or any other piece of software that's on Steam. Okay, I'm going for Jet was the fast one, right?
You can be a good Samaritan and just give it away to your friends for free. I'm sure someone is interested.
Ja, which one should I pick? The fast one.
Go for the middle one.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy has like a really nice ultimate attack. You press X and then for the next 10 seconds, whatever you do, even if you die, you will just disappear and you'll go back to where you initiated X. So that's the Phoenix concept behind it.
Okay.
So even if you get killed in the next 10 seconds, it doesn't matter because you respawn at where you initiated X.
So I can.
You basically
I can use my ability, then peek a corner, get killed, and then still be alive.
Yeah, and you can still, in that 10 seconds or 15 seconds, you can kill someone. Whatever you do, it's real. It's just that you get reset.
That's cool. Our teammate is not picking.
Yeah, I hope it's not one of those bugs again.
Bugs or features?
Feature. I really want to play Cisco right now, but I also want to win Steam Wallet so bad because I want to buy PUBG and it's on sale. Well, Sebi, I hope for you too that you're going to win the next code. Speaking of the next code, almost time. A little bit more patient.
It's been a while since I've been playing PUBG.
Yeah, are people still playing that game?
I think their player base is shrinking a little bit. But
I mean, especially now with Warzone coming out, it's like directly.
They've got so much battle royale competition nowadays.
They think I'm an old dog. I'll show them just how many tricks.
But still, Warzone and PUBG are quite different, I'd say.
Oh yeah, sure, they're different. The first game went too smoothly, I guess.
The loading takes long.
Yeah, it can be.
Says, I think this is the bug because I already picked the character, but for you it doesn't show.
I see. Yeah, it says you're picking.
Yeah, I already picked the character.
Yeah.
And for me, it doesn't show the timer either. It says 0.
It's 2, 1, and we're out. Yeah, so guys, I mean, it is beta right now, right? So, this kind of stuff is to be expected. Sometimes
it says you failed to select an agent. No, I did select an agent.
Yeah, it just doesn't register.
Zero Felix is saying on Twitch chat, it's a very common bug. Let's hope it works now. Yeah, that's always the downside of playing games that are still in beta. CB is saying maybe PUBG will go free to play.
That will change a lot.
Could be. It might help indeed because a lot of their competitors are free to play, like Fortnite, Warzone, so Apex Legends. All of those are free to play, so it might help a little bit, especially to attract new players. Because now, if someone wants to start on Battle Royale, they're likely to start with a free-to-play title. One Benji is asking, can you guys just give me money instead of a gift card if I win? Short answer, no.
Nice try though. Oh well, it seems like our smooth ride ends here.
Can you see my character now?
Yeah, everyone chose now, I guess. This is good.
It's still not starting. The
Yeah,
timer
but
is still counting
I
down.
don't understand. Like on the right side, it still says like one box is not checked. I mean, is this for our team or for the other team? I don't get it. Because here everybody chose a character, and that's what it shows. Oh. Seriously?
Let's try again. Let's try again. Maybe we get lucky this time.
They think I'm an old dog.
No, the ranked game isn't here yet. It's still unranked. Now, Mr. Master Dogs is thinking outside of the box.
Should change his nickname, Mr. Out of the Box.
Yeah.
Wait, again, it looks like I haven't picked a character yet, but I have. I picked Jet.
Yeah, and you're not the only one, I guess.
Should I maybe restart the game? With that
Dear
help,
Lord.
perhaps?
You could try, but I wouldn't expect it to help.
I'll give it a go.
Like,
Oh,
you can't
I
even
cannot leave now, right?
Yeah, you can't even get out of it. It's All we want to do is have like one win. That's all. That's all we ask for.
Well, Benji is asking, but can you at least take Benjamin Fofana as winner? Maybe the system does, but I don't pick the winner myself. We have like a random drawing system.
Okay, well, Mike goes to start this game. I'll show you guys, because there were quite some questions regarding the shooting mechanism. I will go into practice mode and show you guys the spray patterns. I mean, I'm a rookie at this, so don't expect me to nail the spray pattern like perfectly. So if I don't do anything, I just click like left button. Wait, infinite ammo is on. Let me turn that off. Okay, so again, I'm just holding my left button. You can see it goes in specific directions and then back and back. And that's the spray pattern. That's what you have to draw in reverse. So if it goes up, you go down. If it goes left, you go right. So it's really difficult, but I guess this is a lot easier than CSGO because the spread is less. The pattern is relatively easier. So it's pretty okay for the first tries. I mean, this instead of
Asla is asking, what's in the giveaway? They're $20 Steam wallet codes.
And if I try another gun, it's similar, but just a little bit different. Here you can see it doesn't go as high and the spread is more. So the distance between each bullet is here is like a bit more random, a little bit more than the previous one that we had, the other rifle. And of course, the further away you are, the harder it becomes to control it. Oh, as you can see.
I'm back in the game. Can you send me another invite?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the spray pattern. Let me get out of here first. Leave match.
Exactly, Sarah Felix. Just pray that you get the Steam wallet code. Join party. Okay. Back in the lobby.
Yeah, Benji's asking, was it $20 or $200 gift card?
$20 per Steam code. But we'll be giving away several today. So if you're really lucky, you might win multiple.
Oh, seems like everybody chose a character. Well, at least according to the checkboxes on the right, but on the left I see
one still missing.
Marty is still picking.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you don't even see the same as me.
Yeah, I do see the same.
Oh, Lord.
Asla is saying, you won't believe it, I get 100 frames per second with a GT 710 on this game. I feel satisfied. Yes, it really runs on extremely low-end hardware quite well. 100 FPS on a 710.
Come on. Yeah, and what kind of gaming monitor are you using?
Mr. Masterdox knows the tactics. Take the opposite approach, expect to never win it, so it's no disappointment when you don't, and a pleasant surprise when you do.
But also, in a way, when you know that you're expecting never to win, because that way you might feel less disappointed, isn't that like the same as knowing you're hoping to win by hoping not to win?
Okay, this is getting complicated, yeah?
Come on, just one more game. One more game.
It's also good to familiarize the skills of every character to know their advantage and disadvantage in the game.
Yeah, that's a big part.
Yeah. I think these also CS:GO and games like them, Rainbow Six Siege, for example, they're not as much aim-based as, for example, arena shooters. They're more tactics-based, I'd say, and holding the right angles. And
yeah, the more team play there is, the less it's aim-dependent. Because if you're just like in regular matchmaking, you know, people just go free for all. They don't really care about tactics and strategy. They just run in and want to make headshot. In those kind of cases, well, you can win the game by having good aim because people don't really care about, you know, utilities and tactics. But if you're playing like in a team base, then you can easily win a game by just setting up your teammate with a flash, you know, smoking the right choke points, you know, having the right tactics. Yeah, the more team play, the more utility is going to be more important.
The timer is at 0, but it's not really.
Yeah, you just reset. Yeah, how many times are we going to keep trying this?
Until we get a game, right? We can talk to chat.
Yeah, guys, let's have a conversation.
While we try to get a game.
Yeah, what did you eat today, huh? How is quarantine going for you?
Pizza lunch every day.
I mean, in the Netherlands, I think we're still expected to work from home till approximately like 20th of May.
Yeah, almost.
So that's going to be a lot of beers and pizzas and lasagnas.
Like the least, it can be even extended. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think I will gain a little bit of weight during these weeks, months. My gym is also closed, so that doesn't help. I try to do a bit of running, but other than that.
Hi, Normano. Hello to you too. Or Namayo.
Zero Felix is saying, yes, here in Belgium, just beer and gaming. Yeah, I'm really jealous because usually I buy my beer in Belgium, but now the border is closed. So that's a pity.
Yeah, that's a really sad story for you there, Mike.
I was really sad when Belgium closed their borders.
Wow, so Baltic Seal is losing weight. Or are you gaining weight? I'm not sure what you mean with 4 kilograms. But
like
looking
plus 4 kilograms or minus 4 kilograms?
Yeah, but judging by the smiley, it's probably plus. Yeah, I'm trying to do home fitness. I'm using my dining table as you know, put-up bar. I have like a few of those handles where you have to do push-ups and stuff like that. And yeah, right now you really just have to improvise.
One bench is from Sweden. I heard in Sweden life is still pretty much as usual, right? Bars are still open.
They really like to live on the edge.
Yeah, they chose for a different approach.
You know what I find the most funny is that, you know, with the quarantine going on, majority of the people are like going crazy and they were like, oh, I can't handle this anymore. I need to go out. I need to go to bars. I need to drink. I need to see my friends. Gamers are basically just really like, oh, so this is called the quarantine life. You know, me.
What changed?
Yeah, exactly. Me included. You know, I was just like, what changed?
For me, it changed that. Usually I have a nice beer from Belgium. Well, I'm
yeah,
playing,
okay, that's true. Yeah, I usually just fire up my gaming setup and just have like a glass of whiskey right there, and just, you know, I'm good. You know, having my friends on Discord and making fun of his potato PC. Yeah, it's fun. Nothing changed.
Oh, the lobby still didn't work?
Yeah, it's still not working.
It's still complaining about me, right? That I didn't choose an agent.
Yeah, but it wasn't you every time. Please, guys, help us, bring us luck. Oh, Benji is from Sweden.
Yes, Benji is from Sweden.
No, Edwin, this game right now is not released in China, Africa, and South America yet. So, but they do have plans to expand to those areas.
One Benji is asking, how does it feel to work for MSI? It's great. We get to play with the latest hardware every day.
Yeah, I mean, just touch whatever you want. It's all here.
I think it won't help if I restart again, right? Probably
no, it's not gonna help. Well, Peter's asking what kind of whiskey do I drink? Well, I don't want to give you guys some incentives because there might be some underage people, so I'll answer the question later in private, Peter.
Well, they shouldn't be able to buy it anyway.
But single malt. Come on, everybody chose a character, just let us play the game.
Zero Felix is living up to his name. I go to the store every day just to get some good Belgian beer, just to make me feel jealous. You do make me jealous.
Try number 566.
They think I'm an old dog. I'll show them just how many tricks I know.
Oh.
Is it working?
I think.
It's a miracle. No, is it?
No, it didn't. It just like quit lobby really fast. Come on.
Gotta love games in beta, right?
I'm definitely not writing an internal email.
So does it show? No, for you again. Oh, huh? I should still pick my character. Okay.
Actually, if this one still doesn't work, let's try to see if we can both join the practice lobby, and then we can try out all the characters and their abilities, because there you can get unlimited tries. For us to get to know, for some... Oh, it worked!
It works? Oh, nice.
Just when I threatened to quit, it worked.
It works. Should have done that earlier.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people really just like to play the hard way. So buy the pistol. I recommend to buy the $400 pistol. That one is like automatic. It's really good. And buy the mini shield.
Yeah, I got the mini shield, but what? The 400? I don't
Side
need an
arm.
automatic pistol. I can do this manually.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm just saying. Looks like we are on the attacking side and we're going to C. Wait, this is new. Since when is there... Oh, this is a different map.
So there are different maps.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, this is a different map and there are 3 bomb sites.
3 bomb. Oh, that makes it.
I mean, that's impossible to hold for the CT. Seems clear. All right. I'm holding this side. Oh my Jesus, my aim.
Did this guy die? No, he didn't. I did. Are there any online beer stores that deliver at home? Yes, there are, but not the one I usually go to in Belgium. They don't deliver, unfortunately, and they have a lot of different kinds of beer from all over the world. At1K is asking, can you enhance your weapons with perks?
No.
I don't think so.
No, you can't. Well, it makes sense. Someone is saying, Art Astol is saying it means Riot heard what I said about the email, I guess. I guess they did.
So we are attacking, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked up the... What's it called again? Spike. Yeah, Spike.
Do you have your ADS on toggle or hold?
On hold. I'm used to hold because of CSGO, so that's why I have hold now. So doesn't mean it's better or anything. I'm just used to it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, that's just smoke, I think.
I used toggle before in most games, but I'm trying to learn hold and see if it works better for me.
One down.
What's that? What's that?
It's a smoke, sort of. You can go through
so
it.
it doesn't hurt me?
Shouldn't. I think I heard someone here. Someone is here.
Oh, he shot me?
There are 2 people here.
Whoa. What? How did I die because of an ability?
No, I don't think so. We got shot.
From the other side as well?
Yeah, from the left side. There were 2 sides. In front of us and from the left side.
Nico's asking, how are you playing while Valorant is offline? Is it offline? It looks online to me. I don't know.
We have contacts at Riot Games. I'm just kidding. It's online for us. So maybe just a bug. Well, rather it's a feature for you to be seeing the game offline.
Safety's off.
Get out of my way.
How can I die so quickly by an SMG from that distance?
Wait, what?
Last player standing.
Wow.
Everyone's dead?
Yeah, that was an ultimate attack.
Oh, one behind me as well. Yeah. There were 4 of them.
Okay.
Zero Fuel is saying, I think Valorant is maybe down in other countries. In Europe, it still seems to be working. Well, not exactly fine, because it took a while before we had a match, but it seems to be working, I should say.
Reset the tempo, not them.
Okay, we're going on this side.
Enemy spotted.
That was you, right?
I'm shooting the sniper, yeah.
There is a sniper there. Okay. I cannot destroy this wall?
Yeah, you can break it.
Whoa, there's... What? I'm stuck in the corner.
That was a headshot.
No, I was... Before he shot me, I was stuck. I don't know where from, but... Nico said it says it's maintenance and offline until 6 PM. I have no idea. Maybe indeed in a different region. Oh, Nico's in USA. Yeah, that could explain.
Last
In
player
Europe,
standing.
it's working right now.
No, there are no,
It's asking, do you have shields
No
like
shields.
in Overwatch?
no shields, unfortunately. But you can create walls, I guess. It can work like a
Seconds
shield.
left.
Come on, teammate, you can do it. Get him. Oh, potato aim.
He actually missed the first shot.
Yeah. While the other guy didn't even notice him. He had like all the time in the world just to line up a shot.
Oh boy, boy, boy. Oh, I almost have my ultimate. All right.
Hello, Hulk. Welcome to the chat. I just got a little bit used to the other map, and now we're playing a different one.
Smoke's down.
B seems clear.
Where? Yes, of course. Camping behind the corner. Yeah, this game is really a little bit too much
Player
holding angles for
standing.
me. Here says also April 29 local time NA matchmaking. The servers start going down at 4:30 a.m. Pacific time, back up at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay. That explains a bit. No, oops.
I can die from that.
Go get him. Headshot. Fire in the hole. Here goes.
What side should I go?
Go to your teammate. You can have a team play. Maybe you can win.
Last player standing.
Oh, he already died. Okay, never mind. I had to buy a cheap weapon this round because I was out of money, but now I'll go back to a machine gun. Like that.
Ooh.
I had the cheap Marshall sniper.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can aim down.
Trust in my healing.
No, 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 no.
But those are just smoke grenades, right?
I think they can burn you.
They can.
Open up the sky. Gunner.
Yeah, I killed one with my ultimate. Ha 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 ha.
Behind you. What? There's one on the other side. Watch out.
Last
One is so low.
On target.
Zero Fuse saying, by the way, Phoenix. I think is that the guy I have?
Sova,
It is,
we need
right?
eyes.
Yeah, this is
Can
Phoenix.
create a wall that heals you and enemies cannot see through. The wall only heals Phoenix. Okay, maybe I should try that one. Oh, and it says no to smokes or only smokes do nothing else. Hello, Storm. We're doing good. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Let's turn this around.
You're okay, Mabel.
Get out of my way.
Come on, let's go.
Ah, okay. Now I know what this did.
Smoke's down.
I was just trying out my ultimate.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I smoked them off. We have B, we have B. But the guy with the spike is not coming. Nice.
There you go, teammate. What? There was another guy from our team there, and he just didn't shoot the red one coming through. Thanks, teammate. Perfect. He didn't cover it all. Also, your third ability as Phoenix can also heal you, but it will damage enemies and teammates if they walk into it.
Okay. Man, we're getting ass whooped.
That the enemy team has got a little bit more experience with all the abilities and stuff like that. They actually know how to use them. Hello, wall, go away.
Time to take this hill. Smoke's down.
Stay down.
Molly. Spike planted.
I planted the bomb.
Nice.
Not yet.
Oh, that's you. Oh, one behind me, in the window.
One enemy remaining.
Dead.
Nice.
Still got it.
Nice.
Ah, second round, wow. Hey Storm, yeah, we good, man. How are you doing? Stay healthy.
Oops, I accidentally. How can I sell my weapon again? I accidentally bought a weapon I already had.
I can pick it up, so I saved me
Okay,
money.
here it is.
It's the
No
same.
problem.
Still have to figure out what Steam beacon is.
I already had exactly that weapon.
Prepare for hellfire.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Behind?
This guy is
Oh, yeah,
camping in the
behind me.
corner.
Okay, got him. Was it the same one?
Last
Oh, there's
player
two now.
standing.
Okay, one on the left and one in the window.
This 8JX is going places. Holy moly.
I don't have enough money for a proper weapon. I'll just go with a cheap SMG or something. Should be okay-ish for now.
Alright, let's go to C, I guess.
He is left side, right?
Yeah. You can see it on the map.
Fire in the hole!
Smoke's down. Open up the sky.
Kill 2. Kill 3.
In the meanwhile, I will draw another winner. For the people who haven't participated yet, go to msi.com/2/insider. If you have already participated, you will be automatically included in the following drawings.
One enemy remaining.
He could have known he was behind him because you could hear it, but I guess he didn't have a headset.
Oh, we have a winner from the Netherlands. So I can pronounce his name. Jan Overreusel, congratulations. Or at least it's a Dutch name, so I suppose this person is from the Netherlands. You also won one of the $20 Steam wallet codes. Congratulations, it will be emailed to you in the coming days. So keep an eye out on your email. And enjoy the game code. Steam wallet code. You can of course buy a game, but also all other software that is available on Steam.
Or give it to me. Good cause either way.
Let's go B. B is the easiest. I can smoke off 2 entrances and we're in.
So B is the middle, yes. Hello, ball, go away. Wall, please.
Smoke's down. Prepare for hellfire.
Wow. Okay.
What? I get hurt by something. By some purple smoke?
This, I guess, you know, if your team is not working together in this game, it's really hard to win. I mean, a lot of the people here, they have a grind that you really notice by the way they play.
I was being shot from the other side. But maybe they
You know.
are they? Can you see if they're playing like in a party or with randoms? Or
I'm not sure.
it could be that they have voice chat and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, we also have, it's just that nobody talks.
I think I actually have it disabled for live stream purposes.
Wow, they're already on 10, holy.
We're going for the comeback, right?
Yeah, now we're gonna defend, it's gonna be even more difficult.
Did you think defending is? Yeah, there are 3.
Yeah, you know,
bomb
3
sites here. Yeah.
3 pumps every 5 people.
Or is it even called a bomb site here, or how do you call it in this game?
I guess we call you a spike site, because the bomb is called a spike, so yeah. Okay, let's try to see if I can hold a C.
And all different parts of the map. There's a lot happening on the left side of the map.
We had the first frag, that's nice.
Smoke's down.
And there is a drone here. Which I don't like, because now I think I've been spotted because of that. How do they work? Well, the drones, is that like a ability of a certain character as well?
Yeah, you can use the drone to see where the enemy is, and then you can shoot a dart, and then you can always see him through the walls.
You shoot that person with...
The drone, yeah. The drone shoots a dart.
Okay,
And once you're hit by the dart, you're visible through the wall.
that's good to know.
Well, we got our third round, guys. Woohoo! Getting there, getting there.
Whoa, busy! Well, I can... If you get hit, you cannot walk anymore, apparently. It completely slows down your character.
Yep.
I've been playing too many arena shooters.
Why is he camping spawn?
Headshot. Last player standing.
Well, I guess it is really hard to get a win here. Even though I have the best setup in front of me that I'm using. Not as well as the last game.
So this was an ability.
Yep. Well, ability slash Molotov.
What are the... Ah, is that the hot hands you can... At the bottom of the buying thing?
Yeah, those are sort of like your utilities, but they're in the form of ability in this game.
But you do have to buy them.
Yep. And when
So
you
that's
die,
why I
you
didn't
you
have
get to
them
keep
available. Okay,
Rein him in.
it's good to know this.
Prepare for hellfire.
Do you know where they are?
What a shit pistol.
Last player standing.
Oh, the rest is dead.
It's all up to you now. 1v2.
I have a really bad weapon because I didn't have any money.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, that was one.
You can pick up the...
Oh, I can pick that up.
but that's a sniper. No, that's a good gun. That's a good rifle.
Okay.
Oh, on your left.
30 seconds left.
Where?
He was shooting on your left. Yeah, you saw him. He went through the door. Yeah, there. Nice clutch!
Let's go.
Booyah!
That's how we do it. No need for abilities, just shoot them.
I see, I see.
Ah, now I can afford a proper weapon again. That's good. I have a supporter in chat. Thanks, CB.
Smoke's down. Molly.
Oh, two people here on the left. So that's from our side A, I'm guessing.
Spike planted.
Spike planted. So it's A. Alright.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Get him.
Come on, one more, one more, one more. He's AFK? Or saving? Saving, I guess.
So he gets to keep his weapon.
Oh, I was about to shoot his face off. It got cut off.
Can I get a drop?
Oh, that jump was painful. It cost me 16 health.
Molly.
I don't have any armor, so that doesn't really help. One on the other side as well. Coming from below.
Oh shit.
Spike planted.
Anyone knows how to reduce CPU usage in-game without high graphics settings? Switch off as many programs in the background as you can.
Smoke's down.
I'm playing 1080p. Yeah.
Oh Jesus, what a camper there.
That's pretty good on your CPU compared to your GPU. But really, check if you have any programs running in the background that you're not using during the game. It can make quite a difference if you switch them
up. They never go to C. I guess I'll go to A.
Smoke's down.
Oh, there's one. Ah, they can see me from the other side as well. I really should work on my map knowledge here. I was holding an angle and he could get behind me and I didn't know there was an opening there.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah. I got shot from a window, which I didn't even know it was there.
Spike planted.
Oh, this guy. What the hell is wrong with this guy? I guess we tried.
We tried.
We tried really hard.
We learned a little bit about the game and how to play it.
Yeah, are we gonna continue tonight? Asking the
need,
real questions.
I think I need some time to recover from this.
Yeah, alright guys. I guess to conclude this, because we're done with the game now. We tried our best to win a game, but unfortunately they got the best of us in both games. And if you're planning on playing this game with this type of games, especially competitive FPS, where you know high FPS and high refresh rate is the best combination for you to have a smooth gaming experience. You know, get all the gaming advantages that you can get. Make sure you know you have a powerful GPU, and if you're planning on upgrading, you know, try to do your homework on what kind of high refresh rate gaming monitor it is that you need. Do you want a IPS 240 Hz, or you know, is 144 already enough for you? Make sure you do your homework, and if you have any questions for now, still leave them in the chat. And I think we're going to draw our last winner for today.
That's a good idea. So I'll take care of the last winner. And our last winner of today, nickname Fastada. I don't know how to pronounce it, but congratulations. You won our last $20 Steam wallet code for today. If you didn't win today, don't be sad, because next week we will have a new live stream, a new giveaway. So then again, you will have the chance to win. Let me see if we have some more questions in chat. Let me see. By the way, you can now get a new character. Oh, you can get. Oh, you can unlock a new character in the game.
Unlocking new characters. Exactly. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Maybe. Who knows?
Why not 240 instead of 144? I think you limited your FPS because of the capturing.
Yeah.
I believe, right?
Yeah, I was playing at max settings, but then I noticed that the capturing was a little bit stuttery, so I limited, the GPU strain, so that I can have a better connection for you guys. Yes, I do notice you, Nagel, Kegel. All right, so no more questions. Oh, there is one last question from Burrito. What is it? MSI Brothel release date.
That's a good question. I don't know. It's usually best. I don't know about the exact shipments and stuff like that. So it's best to check with your reseller that you prefer to buy it from. They usually have a better insight on when they should receive their shipments.
Yeah. All right, guys. Then I guess, Mikey, next week you're going to be talking
a little bit
about a new topic which everyone kind of is expecting, but someone is ringing
at
a bell.
my door. I'll just ignore that.
Is your pizza arriving?
That's a little bit early for it.
So what you're going to talk about next week?
Hey, stop ringing. No time. We're going to talk about our new motherboard series. So I cannot go into too much detail about this yet. So make sure to tune in next week. It will be cool. I can promise you. We will show a lot of new stuff. So if you're into new hardware, make sure to check it out. And stop ringing my doorbell. So make sure to be here next week. And also we will have a new giveaway. So if you didn't win this week, join next week. And
ooh, can I win a motherboard next week?
No motherboard. We will have new Steam wallet codes, and we will show a couple of very cool new motherboards. Quite many of them. So make sure to be there.
So alright then, guys, thanks a lot for watching today. We hope you guys have fun like we did. We certainly learned a lot about the game, and we hope to have given you a lot of good tips, things that you didn't know about. Well,
I've learned a lot.
Yeah, me too. So hope to see you guys next week, and if not, have a good day and a good week. Thanks for watching.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.